Just look at that view. Martira has this rustic aesthetic that I really like. Anyways, hello there friends. Welcome back to more Metaphor Fantazio. Last time, we got the rundown on Heisme and found out that we have access to a very unique and powerful piece of magic in the Gauntlet Runner that'll let us freely teleport anywhere we want that we've previously been to. So it's kind of limited, but hey, the more that we do and the more that we see, we'll be able to use more of that power. And today, we are going to begin spending our time of preparation for the Sand Flash, as that's the only way we can get closer to Heisme. So, we're going to get prepared for our confrontation with whoever he may be. And we're going to be starting with the recruitment center stuff. With everything going on, they all need hands on deck. I've got to get out on patrol, so I'm sorry, but we'll be closed on July 2nd to July 4th. Sorry, I'm stumbling over my words here. You're the one who took care of that bounty in the Tradia Desert, aren't you? I've heard the rumors.
What?
Tradia Desert is south of Grand Trad, right? So how did you know that? The royal capital's pretty far from here. Don't underestimate the military. Each city shares information on bounties, though I'm not at liberty to tell you how we do it.
Hunting to you.
Anyway, we can look up a list of bounties from across the country regardless of where you are, and accept them too. So fight your hardest and clear them up, alright? That's very, very useful. So we've got 2 new bounties for you here. Obviously one of those Heisme, but we have one new one, Goborn King, the Forest Champion. I need to slay the Goborn King in the Imp's Den east of Martira. Defeating Goborns in black may lure it out. The informant at the Visca Alba Tavern in Martira should have more details, of course. Those silly informants. Let's go ahead and accept this. This is a bounty contract for the Goborn King. An impressive name if it wasn't only a Goborn rabble he presided over.
Yeah.
We're familiar with Goborns? Yes, we are. They're pretty common and easy to handle. Yes, they are. Not quite. They'll attack you with swords and bows as well as magic. The boss won't come out until you've dispatched the underlings. They're a bit tougher than you might expect. So how about it? We do need funds for infiltrating Heisme's hideout. Yeah, we'll do it. Excellent. In that case, the Goborns are skulking in the Imp's Den northeast of Martira. When the king's not around, a magic-wielding Goborn keeps order within the horde. Take him out and the big guy should appear. The mages wear black cloth. I bet you could get more information about the target for Martira's informant. I'm fond of having to rely on them, but desperate times.
Hunting to you.
Bring me the Imp's loincloth. Ugh. Once you've taken care of him, in exchange, I'll get your reward.
Let's do it.
Alrighty. 3 stars, no deadline. We get courage increasing stuff and 16,000 reeve for our efforts. I'll take it. Just to the east. So it's in the northeastern forest. Here it is. Apparently it's called the Imp's Den.
This place.
A forest path long disused since the nearby colony was driven to ruin by monster attacks. Now the only inhabitants are raiding Goborns. We can see over here that there are also some gauntlet runners here.
Small trouble.
Exactly, Gallica. There is a chance that we might run into gauntlet runner issues if we were to ride around near that area. Thankfully, we're not doing that today. With the reward, we can better prepare for Heisme. Let's hurry and take care of those Goborns. Yes, we will be taking care of the Goborn King this episode. But one thing I want to mention is that if we check our calendar, today, on June 29th, we have special guest discounts at Weapon and Armor Shops on discount day. You can always see when there will be special discounts on the calendar ahead of time, and this will be one today. As you can see, we can see other things later down the road. There's usually some exclamation points on important days, and this is one of them. So I want to spend some time shopping.
No.
And I've already checked out the armor shop here in Martira, but we didn't actually look around in it. So I want to take a quick look inside and see if we can't get any good deals. And of course, there's always the Golden EP or the Noble Tuxedo at Grand Trad if you want to go back and grab that, which I might. Oh boy, been working hard this month. In the home stretch now, eh? Hell, I'll give you a discount today. Okay, well, we can't sell anything too crazy, so we got 117,000 reeve to work with. Damascus Vest. We already have one of these, and it's being worn by Hulkenberg. It's just defense increasing stuff, so we'll wait on that. Recluse's Clothes. There's only one of these. Plain, nondescript clothes that make it easy to slip away and hide. It allows for evasive movements. Okay, every archetype can wear it. It gives 15 evasion. That's pretty good, actually. Gilded Vestments is magic +3, but no one can wear that right now in my current archetype. It needs to be a major healer. 7,200 for a 139 defense Gilded Vestment. That's really good. But I just don't know if I want to... okay, I think what I'm going to do... I think this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy one of these Gilded Vestments, because really only will make use of this. And I think I'll buy these Recluse Clothes. And I think I'll put this on... I think Stroll is fine, so I'll put this on Will for now. Again, he can probably put on the Gilded Vestments, and if I do have that on him, I can put the Recluse Clothes on Stroll. Okay, so that's the armor shop done. Let's go check out the weapon shop here in Martira, which is just right next door. See if there's anything good in here, and if there's not, then that's fine. But I'd like to try to get some upgrades. At the end of the month, there's not just discounts on the day of rest, but on Medals Day too. You picked a good time to come by. That I did. It's like I know how to play this game. Slayer's Baselard, that is for the Seeker. 150 attack power. I think, despite this being only 50 attack power less than the Golden EP, and significantly cheaper, I think if I want a Seeker weapon, I'd probably go get the EP. Damascus Shamshir, pretty strong. And it's still weaker than the Dragon's Judgment, so if you want to use Warrior, this is, I would say, still not nearly as good. It is obviously a decent substitute for the Judgment in case you are worried about the fire damage, but I would rather just use the Judgment. Partisan, we have the Imp's Pike, so we're good there. Damascus Cestus, it's only 6 extra damage, and we do more damage against undead enemies with this. I think we're fine on buying that. Sanctor's Devotion increases fire attack strength, excuse me there. These are essentially just upgraded versions of those wands we had at Grand Trad that increased our fire or ice damage. Pretty decent. I think I'll hold... do I want... I mean, this would be a good time to buy them, for sure. I think... I'll get both. I'll get one of each. Why not? We got the money to spare. Damascus Club, that's for healer. I think I'm fine. I like the light damage increasing weapon anyways. Hunter's Crossbows for an archetype we haven't seen yet. Same with Silver Daggers and the Ebony Semaphore. Not Semaphore, it's Semaphore. We don't know those. Ebony Abacus. It's only 7 extra damage. We're fine. Discerning Abacus increases damage against Mimic-type monsters. We haven't found those yet. But this is an all-stats +2 Abacus. Pretty good. If you want to use Merchant, this is a good weapon to get. And, oh, that's so tempting. That's a really tempting Abacus. Because I know I'm going to use Merchant a lot. Oh, do I want this right now? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get this. This may not be the smartest move, but I'm going to be using Merchant a lot, and because of their hero passive for Will, we'll be getting this money back pretty fast. We'll give this to Will. Yeah, exactly, Will. I shouldn't be regretting any of my purchases. And I think I'm gonna go pay a visit to Grand Trad and go get something I've been talking about for a while now. Oh, very, very bright transition.
Hello there.
Hello there. Let's go get myself the Golden EP. It's on discount right now. Let's grab it. Again, we'll be making our money back just fine. Okay, and also, I don't think we can do anything here with the St. Firmus Church, but I'm gonna check anyways, just to make sure. I don't think so. Nope, all right. Well, let's head back to Martira then. Okay, well, since we're going to be doing recruitment stuff, it's probably best for us to head to the tavern and talk to our informant friend. We've got plenty of money, we can talk to him.
What do you want to know?
What is it? Something you'd like to know? Yes, please. King of Impsden and Ingredients of Martira. I want both of these, actually. At first glance, it appears to be an ordinary forest, but journeying deeper and you'll find yourself in the Goborn Haven. Those creatures are clever enough to understand the strength that comes from with numbers. A single Goborn is easily dispatched, but a horde of them is trouble. If you've got business with the Goborn King who runs the horde of them, you're going to want to take out the Goborns in black cloth. No weaknesses to speak of, but they love a good nap, and you can find some items to make them drowsy at general stores around town. That's how you fight them. You may already know, but don't go wielding a staff, yeah? They'll fly off the handle, can't even control it. What else? There are also a lot of giant insects called vesps in there. There's apparently weak to pierce attacks. You'd best prepare yourself with a spear or bow, or something of that sort. That's about it. Be sure you're well prepared before venturing into that place. Thank you. Ingredients of Martira.
Here's the real
There are shops of all sizes in Martira. Yeah, I've seen a few of them already. You can buy the Bordeaux meat and Morricone meat from the butcher and a specialty item called mellow milk from the water shop. In addition, there are some stands where children sell rock beans or fragrant spice and such. There's a village not far off with orgo sugar, and there was a kid selling plant seeds over on the Cattle Racket Road, though you can't eat those till you grow them. Martira has a fine selection of goods. The people are honest country folk who would be proud to sell you a variety of seed and harvest. I actually got some orgo sugar from the pantry off screen before I recorded today. As again, you can go to the Gauntlet Runner and check the pantry even if you aren't traveling in it right now. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and swap Will over to Seeker, and we'll make some good use of this golden EP, I think. Now, we were told about putting the enemies to sleep. Now, obviously, we don't have any abilities like that in our archetypes, but we could probably go check out the item shop and see if they have anything, can we? Is that Mesmerize Apothecary? I think that's probably what it's called, yeah. Mesmerize Apothecary. I love that name, good sir. Let me give you my business. It's not every day that an elder comes by. Oh, I meant no offense by that. As long as you buy something. Oh, well, we'll see, I want to make special attention to... Where are you? Slumber Thorn. May inflict sleep on one enemy. This is what the informant was talking about. And because he said it, let's buy 10 of them. Again, we'll be making our money back with Merchant in this area. We'll be just fine. Slumber Thorns aren't necessary, but I would highly suggest them, especially if you're playing on hard or regicide mode. I mean, if you're on regicide, you should probably know this information anyways, unless you are modding the game, which is very doable. Steam only, of course. But I would suggest it, especially for higher difficulties. But even on normal mode, which is what I'm playing on, I will be making use of it. And one more thing before we head out for the Imp's Den, I want to go ahead and take a look at this side of the town that we didn't really get to see much of, as this was something that I was blocked off with Gallica. This is Cattle Racket Road, which we didn't really get to see any of, and it's a fairly small area with a lot of NPCs to talk to and a lot of very, very adorable cattle to look at. I like it a lot. But if we go up here, there should be someone we can talk to. Unless it's not available just yet. There's some kid merchants here. Hey, Elder. Yeah, you, Mr. Elder. You prefer your Valmo roasted or stewed? Turn roast, I think. No, you're joking. You got to have Valmo slow roasted, mister. All proper connoisseurs like Valmo stewed. You probably shouldn't have tell anyone you turns by Valmo. They'll know you're not a connoisseur. Ah, that's right. I didn't mean to talk to you about Valmo. Mr. Elder, are you interested in my special foods? Ta-da! Rock beans! You can cook some yummy dishes with these. I've also got the fragrant spice and the Hero's Fruit Seed. I'm selling it to help me poor old ma. Come, mister, buy it. Come on. We'll buy the Hero's Fruit Seed. Hero's Fruit Seed, huh? It might be worth growing. You have 0 right now. What do you think? Yeah, sure. Thanks, Mr. Elder. Come around again, okay? Anytime you like. We've been told we need to grow this, and I want to grab this before I forgot. I have them in my notes on my other monitor right now. It has in big, bold letters, grab this before you forget. So, I have a feeling that whenever I was doing my test run, I ran into an issue with that. Distrustful woman. This will be the last lady we talk to before we head off. I know, I'm getting distracted by all the crazy things.
This is the pit.
Ugh, are you the help they sent for? Didn't think you'd be an elder. What are you doing here? Nothing around these parts but old wells. Hey man, I mean, wells can be helpful. You never know where they might go, just as long as there's no evil girl ghosts or anything like that in there. Okay, with our recruitment being posted and our gear all set up, let's head over to the Gauntlet Runner and make things Make things magic. That's amazing English. Make magic here, I guess. You know what? I don't know why people follow me. I don't. I stumble over my words. I can never be king like this. Anyways, let's check the map.
About time.
I've been waiting! Ready to move out? Where to? Let's route our map. Be sure to check the weather and travel time before you depart. When heading to a distant dungeon, you may need to spend the night at an encampment and resume traveling the next morning. The night after exploring a dungeon, you can choose to stay at the night there or teleport back to town.
Now then.
Now, how far do I run it then? Let's see here. Let's head over to the Imp's Den. We do not have to stay the night, so that's pretty good. It's just a straight shot there.
What are we doing there again?
Let's see, this is the forest path with the bounty. Should be the leader of the band of Goborns. So people aren't the only ones with pompous asses who lord over others. Sickening.
You would pursue peril.
Goborns can be a handful with the leader organizing them. We best deal with them now for the sake of the locals. It'd also be nice to add to our Heisman preparations fund.
It's your call.
We should get there by midday. Can we make it back by tonight? But of course, so long as you don't dilly-dally, that is. Let's go.
Great.
I did all my dilly-dallying in town. Okay, here we go. Don't forget, stay alert till we get there. No one tells Stroll that I spent all of our hunting Heisman funds on cool bling. And we are, like, 100% more poor than we were. I'm sure he would listen. Uh-oh, I got voices in my head again. So, on our way to travel to locations, because we're spending an afternoon here in the Gauntlet Runner, we can go and hang out with our party members. And so, I think... Let's see who we can hang out with. We can go with Stroll and Hulkenberg. Now, I will say, there are certain ranks within characters' bonds, primarily party members, that are locked until you are actually traveling on a Gauntlet Runner. This is a case where that is where you cannot progress a character's bond rank until you are actually traveling on a Gauntlet Runner. So if you progress a character to a bond rank and you're sitting there for weeks and you're not seeing them go to their next rank, it's probably because you haven't traveled anytime soon, which is pretty rare because you're going to be on the road a lot this game. But if that was something you were curious about, that is a very good reason why. So I think let's hang out with Hulkenberg. Let's make it a nice rank 3 even here between her and Stroll. In Grand Trad, she reunites with Rodanth, a friend from her knighthood days, now promoted. Though he rebukes her, she believes in her path. I am stagnating. I need to train. Hulkenberg comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with her. Sure, let's go do that. Again, once again, we can see everything that we're traveling past. Some small villages and some wilds. I love this part of the game. I cannot understate it enough how much I enjoy this very simple aspect of the game. Anyways, Hulkenberg. What ought we do today? Whatever the specifics, 'twould be prudent to use our time in improving our chances and building our strength. Traveling affords you opportunities to strengthen your bonds with your allies. If an ally wishes to speak with you on the road, do try to make time for them.
Speaking of,
Ah, we made a promise to train together, hadn't we? The deck of the runner seems spacious enough. I should think our swing's safe from any harm doing in the open air. I will go ahead and mention just again, if you are someone who gets motion sick easy, you should probably go audio only for a lot of these Gauntlet Runner moments. I'll try to remind you whenever we're going to be talking outside here during the bumpy ride, but just be mindful. This can get rough for some people, I know. If you have the time, shall we begin? Please, let's. Commendable enthusiasm. Let us send for Stroll as well. He's right over there, Hulkenberg. He'll be just fine. Never any harm in sharpening our skills, I say?
you see?
A great fundamental of swordplay, oft overlooked, is finding time to reflect upon yourself. Both of you have faced life or death combat. I imagine you have some grasp of your greatest strengths by now. I'm good at staying versatile. My strength is that I'll give any tactic a try.
I see.
You've commendable skill and a confidence to match. Very well, let us begin training with a warm-up. First, show me your beast walk.
Halt.
Come now, don't just stand there. Let's see your beast walk.
Huh?
A beast walk being what exactly?
At the ready.
You walk on both hands and feet, of course, like a beast. Now, begin. Okay. What the hell are we doing? And why? Free your mind of distracting thoughts, Stroll. Ignore your limbs crying out for reprieve. The pain is making them stronger. Is it? Oh! 'Twould be best to continue this tomorrow, if only to correct that shameful form of yours. But we must move on. Now, the horned lizard stance.
Are you serious?
She's subjecting us to more of this? Is she trying to kill us?
Don't fret.
Stroll, your breathing is erratic. Center yourself, find calm, and you will find you can bear even boulders as if they were pebbles. I'm circling over here too, Stroll. Now to swordplay proper. Is this your first time using a sparring sword? Yeah. If you can land but a single blow on me, I will concede. You needn't worry, there's no blade on the sword. We will continue until you manage it. Okay. The ferocious strikes broke our sparring swords. Feel that. Not ideal. Oh well, we shall make do. Oh, wait, hold on! Your foe will never wait when asked. You should be giving your utmost effort, even in training.
At the ready.
Come, Will! Do you care nothing for the success of our mission?
Come on.
Yes! Push me harder! Well, commendable vigor, Will! Perhaps you do have what it takes.
Hold it.
Cool your head, Heisenberg. If you hurt yourself in training, that solves nothing. You'll keel over before you can even get into any real fighting. Please, listen to me.
Sorry.
Yes, you're right. I apologize. Oh, that worked. It's not like I don't understand your passion, but you could afford to go a little easier on us. Yeah, you have the most endurance of the three of us, Hulkenberg. Was the training excessive? It was a rigorous regimen Radanth and I once shared. Radanth being the man we met at the capital the other day. Once my peer, now commander of the Royal Knights. His words linger in me. I cannot seem to shake them. I have no clinging attachments to my previous position or status as a knight. I left that post to pursue my own mission, pride of my station be damned. Yet for all my searching, I never found the prince. For long seasons I wandered, aimless and legions.
But
He calls me fallen, and how can I blame him? How can I deny it? This isn't like you, Hulkenberg.
I see.
Then you, too, see my faults. When I left the capital, I did so with the sole purpose of helping the prince. But at times, I can't help but think. Perhaps I could have done more if I remained there as a knight. Perhaps there may have been a better path. Let us speak no more of what-ifs. I have no intention of changing my path now. Together, we shall move forward for the prince. Sounds good. I can sense Hulkenberg's knightly resolve and deep trust in my very, very achy limbs.
She.
The steadfast vassal, Hulkenberg, keeper, inheritor of the knight's virtues. A new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom through thy bond.
New power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny. Yes, a new bond time!
And now, to walk this path at your side.
Yes, Hulkenberg, thanks for the handshake. And now we can study the Magic Knight, which is our right kneecap. That's pretty valuable. You can now study the Magic Knight in academia. See what powers awaits you. Not today. Sorry, but not today.
However,
Well, we'll get no further with broken swords. Let's end our training there and for now, and buy replacements when we can. Sorry, Hulkenberg, I am broke as hell right now. Hopefully we can wring the wallets out of these Goborns, though. Say, Will, are you feeling hungry after our efforts? Yeah, take one of these. A dried caterpillar. Rich in vital nutrients. Perfect for post-training cooldown. Don't let petty labels like insect dissuade you, sure. Doing our best to negotiate around the preferred caterpillars, we return to the others. 1100 mag. Nice.
You lot! Enemy!
Uh-oh! We've got some creepy flying insects buzzing about on deck! Damn! Can't they just bugger off, eh? Anyway, we should deal with them before they get inside the runner and cause a real headache. Tis hardly the time for your attempts at humor. We should get to the deck and eliminate these pests with haste. Yes, occasionally, while you travel the Gauntlet Runner, you will run into fights.
Let's do this!
Normally, they're not very difficult, so we're not going to worry about that. I'm going to go ahead and pass turn over to Will here and take a good gander at how strong our psych will be. Now, I'm assuming this guy's probably not going to be weak to wind, is he? Oh, he is! 309 damage! Pretty good! Alright, let's just poke him. Ooh, a crit! Nice! Alright, cool. And we got reinforcements. Okay. Oh, hello, it's an Elementa. A red Elementa. We get our turn actions back, which is very nice. I would assume most people here in the audience can guess what this guy's weak to. Let's find out, shall we? Punching! Oh, well, I guess it's kind of being weak to it. We do have access to some abilities? Sure, why not? Let's use Horse-Drawn Carnage. Strike abilities, and it deals heavy physical strike damage to one enemy. Let's just beat the crap out of this thing. I think this is our first time actually seeing this one. Here we go. This Elemental does not know what's about to hit him. Literally, an entire carriage. Skadoosh! 454, not bad. Let's use Blizz. Really, the red element is weak to ice. Who would have seen that coming? And another crit from Stroll. Hitting us, oh my god, that's a lot of Maggin money. Woo, and 360 AXP is also pretty good too. Nice. Level 9 on Seeker. Giving us Sweeping Slash, deals weak physical slash damage to one enemy. Not great. And +1 to Endurance. That's a little better, I guess.
The Imp's Den, home to countless bandits over the years, has warranted the caution of all who lived near the steep, forested entry path. They warned their children of the dangers there. There are demons in those woods, they said. You mustn't go near. Perhaps the children's anxiety inadvertently roused something from its sleep. It is to that den, now befitting of its name, that the Gauntlet Runner arrives.
This forest is, really big. Searching every nook and cranny will be a huge pain. Actually, it's not that bad.
Well,
Still, its leaks better than some of those damp and dreary caves. Stuffy places like that always get me down. Indeed, it is nice not to worry over attacks from the dark or being cornered in dead ends. That said, forests provide ample cover for stalking monsters. We must be on our guard along the path.
Yep.
Yeah, and it seems our Goborn King's using that cover now. Let's draw it out by knocking off these weaker magic-using Goborns. The Goborns that use magic wear black. That will easily distinguish which ones we must eliminate. The Goborns are not our only problem. Look at all the bugs too. Too bad we can't chase them off like with some sort of incense. That could create its own problems. At any rate, we are here to hunt down the Goborn. We shall mind the insects as we make our way. Yeah, we got a few enemies to deal with, but we'll be fine. We'll take care of all of them. I do want to pop into Academia real fast, as I do have access to inheriting more skills onto Seeker, which is the main reason why I wanted to use it here. So I want to see if I can do anything with that just now. So something I do want to do is I probably should inherit Lucky Find from the merchant, just in general, because this will let me get items after combat. That's not bad, especially if you want to farm Magla Pills, which are items that will restore 20 MP. There will be a lot of enemies here that can give you Magla Pills, so I think I'll go ahead and do this, since I'm not going to be actually on merchant. And then I kind of want to inherit maybe some of the more of this magic, so I'm not just stuck to wind. But I'll get Blizz. I'll get Blizz and Conda. We'll get all three of these, especially since Will's our magic guy, and we'll put on Blizz. That sounds good. I want him on Seeker here because yeah, we're dealing with Goborns. So what memorandum did we get? Imsten. Okay, that makes sense. I want Will on Seeker because we're dealing with Goborns, and I don't want them to get pissed off at magic users. And the other thing is I mean, we got the cool new sword. Might as well check it out, right?
What is it?
You lot bounty hunters, be careful ahead. The Goborn King's no joke. I tried taking out his little friends first, but then the Goborn King suddenly became stronger. If you're going to fight it, don't let it be the last one standing. That is actually very good advice. You'd think you want to take out the cronies first to focus on them, but that's not going to work out like you think it might. Okay, well that's good advice. Be sure to take out the boss first. We're exploring this area today, right? Everything ready? Let's go in. I'm going to keep everything else the same right now. I don't really need anything else, I think. Oh, we'll find out. We'll figure things out as we go.
What is
This
this?
feeling, it's like the whole forest is shrouded in a veil of bloodlust. Okay, well that's not great. Oh hey, there's one of the cloaked ones too.
I see the enemy.
Giving us a nice, hey, good game design, showing us the enemies that we will need to take down. With 2 red elementas. Okay, not exactly what I was expecting. Oh, hang on. So, there's an error on my part. So one of the things about this game is that you can see on the left side of the screen, you can see the action icons and the buttons that you push for them. Well, it's similar to like Super Mario RPG, where if you push triangle for archetype, and then you push triangle again, it will actually it will confirm your options. or you can push X on the PlayStation controller to also confirm, because that's the confirm button, and I accidentally just mashed triangle too many times whenever I did not want to do that. Anyways, we want to deal with the Elementus first. We can leave the Goborn around for a bit. We want to take care of these Elementas, for sure. So, let's do that. I was hoping that would kill it, but it didn't. Okay. And I think I'm going to not risk getting the Elementa to activate, so we're gonna hold off. Okay, and now we will do Skullcracker, because that's a much stronger move, and a crit. Okay, thank you. Use Ice. 417 is so strong. Okay, there we go. Alright, now let's try to take this guy down. Perfect. Okay. So, oh my god! So much mag and money. Yeah, we're gonna be getting a lot of boosts here. Let's go ahead and heal Stroll, because he's gonna need it a lot. Okay, here's the Wasp we were talking about. We don't know what their weakness. We don't know about them, because we haven't fought them yet, so they're not weak enough for us to take them out in the overworld, which is good information. The downside is that I don't have any AoE moves. I should probably fix that, potentially. But they're fairly weak, though. Maybe they're weak to Psych? Yes! Nice! They're not too terribly weak, though. I thought he was about to dodge out of the way of my attack. I was like, that's not how this game works. Okay, do Psych. Very cheap, easy, strong damage with Seeker. Golden EP, really, really strong weapon, especially for this point in the game. Ooh, a Poison Singer. That has a chance of inflicting poison. Level 19 with Stroll and rank 19 with Knight. We were almost maxed out on Knight, which means that we can see in action the thing I was talking about many episodes ago, where you can get access to some extra archetype points. I don't see any other enemies that are down here. Just wanted to make sure we weren't missing any of the roaming mobs. So let's head over here. There's Plateau if you want to pet the nice kitty cat. More Goborns. Go and clear these guys. Ow! Clear these guys out. There we go. I think it should count the cloak one. No, these are completely different enemies. Let's punch you. And kill them. Nice. Since these are Goborns, there's a very good chance that they're not weak to anything directly. But, yeah, okay. Pretty easy to take them down. Nothing too difficult. We are good. More stunning arrows. I will take that. Okay, now we need to take care of the big guy. With Seeker, well, it didn't happen there. With Seeker, we're able to get access to more overworld combat thanks to the passive, so we'll be able to take care of these guys faster in the overworld. Very valuable. Let's use Psych on this one. Liz. And that takes him out. Very nice. I can tell my room is very hot and it's heating up my PC because I'm feeling those frame drops on the victory screens. I need to cool down my room after this. It's cold outside, so I've had the AC cranked up. Well, I've had the heater cranked up, and I think I may have overdone it a little bit. Okay. There we go. Let's punch this guy. He's fairly healthy, and it didn't kill him. Okay, maybe we can kill this guy? No. Let's just run up and finish this guy, maybe. Okay, and now we can just wait. I didn't want to use any resources there that I didn't have to. So then we really should be able to finish this off with just regular attacks, as long as no one misses. There we go. Everyone's able to finish this off, no problem. I was hoping that we might be able to find another, like, red Elementa with the Goborns, but I'm not seeing that right now. Goosh! Okay, nice. More Vesps. Just go ahead and start the fight. Lots of them, okay. Okay, that one's done. Nothing too crazy. So glad these fights go by fast. It's just a downside, I don't have any AoE moves. And level 19 for Hulkenberg. +1 to strength and agility's not bad at all. Heal up. I just want to go ahead and cover as much ground as possible before dealing with the cloaked Goborns. It's not like you'll be forced to leave the dungeon. I just want to make sure I've got everything I need to beforehand. These guys are already weak enough for me to kill in one hit. Really good. Get behind this guy. There we go. I guess I didn't count as being behind him. That's a lot of dudes. Skullcrackers, no problem. We just take them down, no problem. That's redundancy, if I've ever heard it before. Oh my god, 423 damage. Wow, Hulkenberg, okay. Sure. And that's that, exactly. Ooh, old coin, 3 of them. Okay, good selling fodder. Heal up again, because we keep using Skullcracker. That's a lot of guys. Let's go over here. That's a Revesps and a Goborn, and a red Elementa. I prioritize Elementa over you guys, sorry.
I see the end.
Get him! Jump him, Stroll, jump him! Okay, there we go. Okay, it's only one of them, unfortunately, that's fine. He'll still be good damage and good AEXP and mag. I'll take what I can get. Especially since I just spent a lot of mag and money and all this stuff just recently, so being able to get some of the reimbursements on that will be very nice. Okay, let's work on the Goborns now. I've wasted enough time, and I mean, I'll admit right now, once I'm done fighting this Goborn King, I am definitely going to be running back in here as merchant and getting some money, some well-earned cash from these guys. Okay, let's see here. Ooh, there's our gold beetle for the day. It's right here on the top left of the map. Grab that. It's not, it's very similar to the one in the Belega corridor. It won't ever go away, but I would suggest getting it now because I am not coming back here after we've left for the day. And over here, we have more Goborns. You guys know the drill by now. Let's go ahead and take this one down. We'll focus the cloak guy, though. Come on, there we go, nice. We should be, yeah, 5, I can sense it. It'll appear soon, I'm sure. Yeah, we don't have to actually kill all of them in this time around, unlike the Tradia Desert one with the wolves. Because these are stronger enemies, we only have to kill a certain number of them, and Gallica will keep track of how many we've killed and how many we need to go. Should be pretty soon. Oh, hey, an NPC. This guy's just kind of chilling here. Okay. You're a candidate in the tournament, aren't you? I am too, actually. I'm no bounty hunter, though. Can't even defeat a single
I
Goborn.
don't know.
Doesn't mean you might not be... Doesn't that mean you might not be cut out for this? Why'd you decide to run in the tournament? I got fired from my workshop, and I couldn't bring myself to tell the missus. When I heard about the tournament, I figured it'd be my chance. But, wishful thinking. It's not worth risking your life, even though she probably will be a little angry. Yeah, you're right, little man. I lost sight of the big picture. Guess I need to summon the stones and tell my wife. That's right. I appreciate the sense you've talked to me, so let me tell you this. The bounty you're looking for will come out if you hunt Goborns wearing black. Really? Really? Specifically when, I can't tell you. When you're fighting Goborns, be sure to keep your health up. That intel wasn't much use to a man of my strength, but maybe you'll be different. I wish you luck. Okay, so that actually is different good advice, where once you've killed the... Aw, they're doing like a little workout routine. I don't want to kill these guys. But also there's the loot right there. Well, maybe I cannot piss them off. Anyways, once you have defeated the required amount of Black Cloak Goborns, you will be forced immediately into the boss fight. You will not get a chance to heal, so be prepared whenever you need to be. Okay, oh my god, that dodge roll saved my life. Woohoo! Speaking of, we're going to be trying to conserve Stroll's HP, not his MP, because I think we are going to have a friend coming to us here soon. Throw these hands, Stroll! Ah. Okay, well, maybe we can just kill it here? Alright, nice. Sword does beat skin, after all, in most cases. Oh, wow. That's 3 things. Okay, I'll take it. And a rank 20 knights! When you battle while channeling a mastered archetype, you receive additional experience, which can be converted into an experience item after accumulating enough. And we also obtained Shield Arts. Deals weak physical strike damage to one enemy and will decrease their hit and evasion stat for 3 turns. Hulkenberg's endurance increased by 2. She obtained a mastery stat, which is essentially a permanent stat buff that will be on you regardless of whenever you swap archetypes. It is a permanent buff. It is super, super strong. Okay.
There is still danger here.
Oh, here we go. Boss time.
Hey,
I'm sensing a powerful presence. Seems the pack leader has finally made its entrance.
Oi!
Hey, that's...
what?
The Goborn King. Careful, I'm getting signs that he's way stronger than the others. Really? Yeah, I'm sure he's stronger than the average Goborn, but he's still a Goborn. Nothing to fret about, I should think.
Don't lose focus.
Would that if it were so? But a Goborn that grows is that big is likely capable of greater thought. Not though, thought. We must stay on guard. What, so he's big and put king in his name? I say we show him the price of his hubris. What, are you trying to make him angry? Yeah. You've shown us hospitality, your majesty. Let us move now to exchanging of gifts. And by gifts, I mean these hands! Remember, the main piece of advice that we got is that the Goborn King will get stronger if all of his goons are gone. Not that kind of goon. I mean goons as in goons. So the goal will be to take out the Goborn King first, but that means that we have to deal with 5 press turn icons on the enemy side. So what do we do? Well, that's what these are for. These Slumber Thorns. Let's go ahead and use them. Puts them to sleep. They will heal a little bit of HP and MP on their turn icon, but they will automatically pass it. So we're good to just do some decent damage here. I think it would be best for us to try and Slumber Thorn maybe 2 enemies at a time. Now, an interesting thing about ailments is that you can actually extend them by a near indefinite amount of time, but unfortunately I'm not going to be able to get into that because I don't have the way of doing it. So, but I just wanted to go ahead and mention that because there might be a point where that would come in handy. He's doing Matarakaja, which is a group-wide attack boost, and those 2 are taking a nap. Hulkenberg will be able to deal with most of the incoming damage on her, so Ninth Proclamation is going to come in handy here. Stroll, my boy! He's going to do battle. He's going to do Skullcracker, deal some decent damage. And we're going to use Psych. Maybe we can get some damage out here. 186 isn't great. Let's use Knight's Proclamation. Okay, they woke up from sleep. That's just not good. Giant Slice. We resisted, thankfully. An attack. A dodge. Nice. And that one's still sleeping. Okay. Honestly, I'm not too worried about dealing with any of the other Goborns. I want to try and keep this mage to sleep, this Hexer, as much as possible, because he'll do some nasty stuff if we don't. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to back up and do a battle cry here. And I will Tarukaja Stroll again. That way we can double up on his attack boost, and we will do Nice Proclamation. We might have to take some mage damage here, but I'm okay with that. Okay, he's recovering from sleep, which means he'll move. Giant Slice will keep us okay. Attack's fine. I'm hoping that... Okay, yeah. He was aggro to deal some damage to Hulkenberg. We will heal Hulkenberg with Will this turn. Let's bring in Stroll and do a Skullcracker on the Goborn King. 342 damage is pretty good. Heal Hulkenberg. And Knight's Proclamation again. We'll probably sleep the Hexer this next turn cycle. Attack is returning to normal, so they won't do too much damage. Please all attack Hulkenberg. Nope, they're doing Matarakaja. Okay, that's fine. Attack, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Not bad. Not bad at all. We could inflict his pierce weaknesses and try to just combo this guy, but I'm not interested in doing that right now. Skullcracker. We're definitely gambling here with Stroll's health. Let's use Slumber Thorn on Hexer. And Knight's Proclamation. Okay. We're getting there, slowly but surely. There's Giant Slice. Again, Hulkenberg can just tank it. She's the boss. I mean, she's definitely hurting, but she's a glutton for punishment. She'll be fine. What we're gonna do now, because we've lost Battle Cry, let's use Day on himself. We will have Will heal Hulkenberg, and then we will Knight's Proclamation. It's a slow burn, this fight, and especially with the build that I've brought in, but taking care of this king is just so important. If you want to be hyper-aggressive, honestly, I'd suggest bringing in the Merchant. The Merchant can give you random crits, and that could be pretty valuable. I just spent all my money before going to this dungeon, so that just didn't really work as well as it could have. Let's go for the king again. He's nearly dead. I think we can get a little greedy here. There we go. Now the king's down. We still want to use Knight's Proclamation, otherwise we'll be in danger. So let's go ahead and do it again. They'll lose their Tarukaja here. Very, very strong. So they'll still do decent damage. We'll heal her with We'll heal her with Will.
Let's do this.
Let's just do Skullcracker on this one. Ooh, Forget. Nice. Don't even need to cast Forget on then. And then we will... do I actually just want to finish this guy? No. A Stroll could be in danger if I don't Knight's Proclamation, so we're just going to do that again. Regular attack, regular attack, regular attack. Thank you. Yeah, even if he wanted to, he couldn't use any skills because he has Forget now. Stroll, Strolly boy. We're gonna use Perfect Punch to just finish this guy off. We can use Psych now. Let's take care of the Archer. And we'll wrap this up with them. There we go. Okay. I don't think they're gonna jump Stroll, and I immediately say that, but at least it's the wrong one. We'll back him up and use Day here. And I think we can probably kill them with Will alone? No, okay, that's fine. We have Shield Arch for a reason, though. Oosh. Powerful Pulverizer and a dodge, too. Perfect. Stroll, close the distance. He's to the fore, and we go Skullcracker. Another Forget. Wow. Okay, and Psych to finish off the fight. Not bad at all. A little slow burn, but I like playing it safe. Lots of stuff. We got Sentinel's Talisman and Scrap Metal Slab for the Warrior. Level 20 all around. Level 13 for the archetype, the Seeker archetype. Agility +1 for Will. Let's put the rest of it into Magic. Strength and Luck for Stroll, and Magic and Endurance for Hulkenberg. There's the Imp Loincloth. Yuck.
Made it somehow.
Right, we managed it. Bloody hell, he was strong. Didn't figure that from a Goborn. Next time, maybe we can skip the insults. All that business about hubris and it's just a Goborn. Oh, I said it more to boost everyone's spirits. You know, rally the troops, all that. Yes, you rallied the Goborn's troops quite sufficiently. Huh? Really? You honestly think I made it worse? Weigh in here, Will. Did I help or hinder? Ah, you didn't. Hey. No, surely that was just a coincidence.
Hey.
There, see? Though I suppose I ought to restrain myself from carelessly provoking our enemies either way.
Oh, jeez.
Wow, you're taking it to heart.
Yeah.
To misjudge an opponent's strength is to disclose one's lack of thereof. My father used to say that. Being humbled like this drives his point home. Well, that's enough introspection for one day. Let's head back to the recruitment center to report. Actually, I'm not gonna do that just yet. You wanna head back to the entrance? I don't, actually.
Stay present and focused.
I have a little bit of business to attend to with my good old new Abacus toy. Let's swap Will Boy over to Merchant. Merchant! And let's get the Witch's earring off of him. Let's give him the Gambler's Jewel so we have a lot more luck. 26 luck. Not bad at all. Yeah. Alright, and now we're gonna go and mess around with these guys and get some money back, shall we? So when it comes to farming money here in the Imp's Den, we want to look for some of the weaker enemies that aren't, that are blue primarily. I want that item though. I'm gonna walk around you, grab that. And we can find some of the small fries here. And we get a lot of cash, obviously. 300. If you're wondering, the amount of money that you get with the Merchant's Overworld passive is based on the mathematical equation. It is your level times 15. So right now we're level 20. You times that by 15, and you get the money that we will get with the passive. So there you go. If you're wanting to do like a low-level run, the Merchant might not be your best friend for money farming because you'll be, well, lower level. I want to head down this way so we can kill some more small fries. And while I'm at it, I'll try my best to try and get a high enough level to beat these guys in the overworld, but we'll see what happens.
Let's go.
Also, if you're curious, this is how much damage I'm doing with the Abacus that we got. 450 damage with the crits. Not bad, especially since critting is kind of this archetype's whole thing. Over here, the yoga practice team. Let's jump them. Douche! 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 This is what you get for practicing yoga! Douche! Nice. Hey, there we go. Now these guys are weak enough. Ow! Ow! Douche! 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 Okay, well, this guy's not weak enough. That's fine. We can take him down. We got a lot of cash for that, just massacre of this yoga team. My bad, guys, but also, I gotta earn paper somehow, you know? You get it. Now, I think that is actually the entire map. So, at any point, if you want to, you can head back to the entrance and re-enter the area to respawn all the small fries. Which is exactly what I'm gonna do. I don't think I'm gonna stay here too long on Money Farm, but I do want some cash. Okay, that guy just tried to kick me. Hey, there we go. We got our first hero's Leaf of Light from leveling up the Knight again. let's take a quick look at that. Right over here. Hero's Leaf of Light increases archetype experience by 1,000. Now that we have this, I want to make a single recommendation. Try to get Healer to level 13. Because you can get Dakunda, removes all debuff effects from all allies. This can be pretty valuable, and it'll be something that we will need to use very soon. I'm going to use our first Hero's Leaf of Light on Healer. And it didn't give me to level 13. Okay, well, let's use Hero's Fruits. And we'll use one Hero's Incense.
Good.
There we go. Alright, now we got Dakunda. Perfect. Moving on. Bye-bye, yoga team. Ow, 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 ow. Maybe they're getting rid of me. Ow. Come on. There we go. Okay, 3,000 money? 3,300 from that group. How close are we to... Oh, almost level 19. Almost rank 19 with Stroll's Brawler. Let's try to see if we can't get that. I can start one-shotting anything that isn't a bug or a moth in... Well, I guess they're also considered bugs. I can one-shot anything that isn't a Vesp or a moth here at level 21, so that you can use that as a level checker for you if you want to do this too. We've gotten a bit of cash already. We're almost back at 30,000 Reeve, which isn't bad, and that's before we sell all of our stuff. Hit, hit, hit. There we go. Come on, please get me level 20. I just want level 20, please. I'm almost there. I don't want to use any more of my incenses if I can avoid it. I think I wiped out everything that isn't a moth or a bug. Crap. Please be a Goborn. Okay, there's one more Goborn. Please be enough. No, it's not. Okay, well, I guess we'll finish this guy off and then we can move on. Please, 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 please. Please be enough. 128 XP. Yes! Yes! Ooh, gotta level up too. And level 20 on Brawler. We get Health Font. Raises max HP by 15%. Pretty useful. And his Mastery will be increasing his max HP by 20. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. And with that, we are going to bid farewell to the Imp's Den. Just use our thread here to go back to the entrance of the dungeon.
Let's head back.
You can also use Plateau if you need to in order to get a free one of these threads. Let's get the hell out of here. Be sure you grab that gold beetle on your way out. Let's head out. Let's go back to the city. When leaving a dungeon, you can choose to return to the camp, or you can choose to return to town, in camp, or continue your travels. However, if you explore the dungeon, you cannot travel again elsewhere on that day. Returning to town or camping will be your only choices. If you set up camp, you can travel from the dungeon the next day. It's going to be night soon, we can't take the runner out in the dark. So should we call it a day and head back? Let's return to town. Yes, let's leave. Tired, huh? Then let's think about what to eat. Yes, let's. Whew, that took a lot longer than I expected it to. I was planning on actually doing more things today, but I guess not for this episode. Back in the Martira Tavern.
All right.
Well, that's the Goborn King taken care of then. Now, the people who live around Martira can rest easy. Let woe befall any monster who underestimates his opponents. Are we still on that? But the lesson is learned. Even should something pose no great threat on its own, strength is often found in numbers. You've got to report in at the recruitment center. Will, let's get that done soon. You know it. About the Sand Flash. Hardly seems like one is coming. Do you suppose it might turn for the worse on that day? The seers are really wrong in my experience. Let us assume the weather will change as described. I thought myself utterly exhausted, but this meal is delectable. I shall sleep well after such a feast. Of larva? Okay. I say we earned our rest today. Good job. It's Idol's Day, which means the stores have plenty of bargains. If you have your eye on anything, today's the day. I have my eye on selling things. Oh, that was Maria. I'm so sorry, Maria. I skipped your dialogue. We'll talk to you later, Maria. Trust me. Let's go report in at the recruiter. I need to think about the horrible crime I just did, skipping Maria's dialogue. Is that... Wow, so you defeated the Goborn King. You take a whole Goborn mob, not to mention his leader. You're a right force to be reckoned with. Here's your reward. Take it. It's yours. Yes.
We did it.
Gimme. You could actually wait to turn this in later, but I want the 16k right now. Gimme. Or courage. That puts us at level 2. We are now spirited in our courage. Courage, 'tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, kindle the flame of thy courage to ignite the hearts of thy people. A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed. And more people like us now. 300 more people like us. You know what? Fair enough. Hey, I may need you for the next one as well. Any contract I send your way is as good as done in my book. Cool. Listen to all that flattery. Come now, don't be like that. I'm making sure you're well rewarded, aren't I? That reminds me. Not exactly a bounty, but I heard that something strong escaped from the Grand Cathedral's mausoleum back in the capital. Some high and mighty noble in the capital is looking for someone who can take it down. Said something about it having made off with a family heirloom. Claims the reward will be a pretty reeve. The Amish too busy to deal with personal requests, I think. Why don't you give it a go? If you feel like you know a thing or two, the noble on San Lumio Street will have more details.
Oh, yeah?
Okay, so there's a monster in the mausoleum. We should do something about that. Maybe the noble in the capital will know more. That is something that we will handle later! I'm gonna go and sell all my stuff and then call it for the day. I've been recording. This is actually the last video in a long line of recordings for this session, so I'm gonna go take a nap after this. I guess I'll praise this gritty weapon while we're at it. Getting a Damascus bow, that'll be useful for later. Anyways, that's it for today. Next time on Metaphor Fantazio, I'm gonna have to shift up my plans a little bit. I think we might go check out what's going on in that mausoleum, but we'll see. Anyways, with that said, I'll see you soon.